Have you ever wondered if a serious disease is developing in your body right now entirely without you noticing? It's a genuinely unsettling question, right? We are so incredibly used to associating illness with, pain, a fever, or just deep fatigue. We rely on our bodies to sound the alarm when something goes wrong. But what if that alarm system is just completely disconnected? Today, we're exploring the frankly dangerous assumption that a complete lack of symptoms guarantees perfect health. Okay, let's dive into this. It is so easy to confuse feeling healthy with actually being healthy. We often treat them like they're exactly the same thing, don't we? But during the early stages of many severe illnesses, these two concepts are dangerously mismatched. You could literally be running marathons, crushing it at work, and feeling absolutely phenomenal on the outside, while a perfect storm is quietly gathering on the inside. Welcome to today's Explainer. I was genuinely surprised when diving into the source material for this topic because over the next 20 minutes or so, we're looking at 10 specific illnesses that act like absolute stealth invaders. These are diseases that allow damage to build up quietly over time, often causing literally zero symptoms in their early, most treatable stages. We are pulling back the curtain on these silent killers to understand exactly how they operate. So here is our roadmap for today. First, the illusion of health. Then, heart and metabolic dangers, followed by liver, kidney, and pancreas. Next, bones and vision loss. And finally, taking back control. Let's get right to it. Section 1. The illusion of health. Why silence isn't always golden. 10. That is how many major, stealthy diseases we're looking at today. They don't announce their arrival. They just quietly move in and start remodeling your internal systems without a permit. Understanding the sheer scale of this threat, the fact that there are 10 distinct conditions acting as hidden intruders, well, it's the very first step in realizing why proactive health measures are absolutely non-negotiable. Section 2. Heart and metabolic dangers. The quiet cardiovascular threat. Now, what's really interesting about this information is the massive overlap here. Whether we're talking about high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, or coronary artery disease, they all share the exact same root lifestyle causes. Think about that. Type 2 diabetes can go completely undiagnosed for years. Coronary artery disease involves the arteries supplying the heart becoming narrowed over many, many years. But they all feed on the exact same habits: obesity, physical inactivity, and a poor diet. These three highly dangerous intruders are built on the exact same foundation. Let's look a little deeper at hypertension, or high blood pressure. This is perhaps the prime example of a silent killer. It has almost zero obvious symptoms. It currently affects over 1 billion people globally, yet it's silently wearing out your heart, brain, kidneys, and blood vessels every single day. And what fuels this internal pressure cooker? Well, alongside physical inactivity and obesity, it's driven by excess salt intake, smoking, unmanaged stress, and your family history. It is literally a perfect storm that makes absolutely no sound. Section 3. Liver, kidney, and pancreas. The internal infiltrators. It turns out both chronic kidney disease and fatty liver disease share a pretty terrifying trait: progressive organ damage without any noticeable symptoms until it's almost too late. With fatty liver disease, fat literally builds up inside the liver, driven by obesity, type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, and a lack of activity. Meanwhile, chronic kidney disease progresses silently right alongside it, heavily influenced by those same exact factors: diabetes and high blood pressure, along with kidney infections or certain medications. They are basically chipping away at your filtration systems completely in the dark. Now we need to shift gears to a totally different kind of silent killer: infectious viruses. Hepatitis B is a viral infection that directly attacks the liver. And the terrifying part? Some infected people feel completely healthy while the virus is actively destroying their liver cells. It's transmitted through contact with infected blood, unprotected sex, sharing needles, or from mother to baby. It's an infection that can live with you, doing incredible harm while you feel absolutely 100% fine. Let's move to and see how this builds with another viral threat: hepatitis C. Similar to Hep B, hepatitis C brilliantly executes this stealth strategy, silently damaging the liver for many years. It's also bloodborne, meaning it's transmitted through sharing needles, unsafe medical procedures, or historically past blood transfusions. Both of these viruses perfectly illustrate how an external pathogen can enter the body and instantly adopt a stealth strategy, compromising your liver long before you ever turn yellow or feel even slightly sick. We also have to seriously mention pancreatic cancer here. This is widely considered one of the ultimate silent threats.
It almost never produces symptoms until the cancer has advanced significantly. And honestly, what is so striking about this is how it hides behind common, everyday risk factors. Things like smoking, obesity, chronic pancreatitis, simply getting older, and family history. It is a very sobering reminder that we absolutely cannot rely on symptoms to tell us when a life-threatening disease has taken root.
Section 4. Bones and vision loss. Fading senses and weakening structures.
Think about glaucoma, which gradually damages the optic nerve and can lead to permanent blindness, alongside osteoporosis, where bones become weak and fragile with absolutely no obvious warning signs. I actually really like the termite metaphor for these two. Just like termites quietly eating away at the wood inside your home's walls without you ever knowing, both of these conditions quietly erode your structural foundation and your sight. You don't know the damage is done until a bone suddenly snaps or your vision simply starts going dark. When we look at the causes for these two conditions, we definitely see some unique factors, but also some unavoidable truths. Aging and family history play a massive role in both. For osteoporosis, it's compounded by low calcium intake, vitamin D deficiency, hormonal changes, and a lack of exercise. For glaucoma, high pressure inside the eye injuries, and yes, diabetes are major triggers. Because simply getting older can trigger these conditions, this isn't just a problem for other people. It's a timeline we are all on, making proactive care absolutely essential. Section 5. Taking back control, your defensive action plan. So, the crucial point we need to take away from all this, the silver lining really, is the repeating pattern, the common denominators. Obesity, a lack of physical exercise, and smoking appear as root causes across almost all 10 of these silent diseases, from your heart to your liver, all the way to your bones. Because these diseases share so many overlapping causes, making just a few highly targeted lifestyle changes creates a massive, comprehensive defensive shield for your entire body. You don't need 10 different battle plans, you literally just need one good one. And that defensive plan is surprisingly simple. Step 1. Get your regular checkups and screenings. Step 2, maintain a balanced diet. Step 3, exercise regularly. And Step 4, avoid tobacco. These 4 straightforward steps directly counteract the common causes we've seen throughout this entire explainer. Early detection through regular checkups is the absolute only way to catch an intruder that doesn't make a sound. They are, for sure, your best weapons against the illusion of health. It's a chilling realization, isn't it? Your body may stay silent, but these diseases certainly don't. They are constantly working, spreading, and eroding, whether you feel them or not. Which really makes you wonder, if your body's alarm system was quietly disconnected right now, what warning signs might you be missing today? Thank you so much for exploring this with me, and I will see you on the next explainer.